Hello and welcome to day 23 of 25 Days Strong. We took a break, we're back, I'm ready to get into it. Today we have a leg day. We are actually going to start with a little bit of a warm-up instead of doing stretches. So if you need to stretch, pause me as always, stretch on your own, but we're going to start with a warm-up. So here we go, we're going to do 15 body weight squats. We're not using any weight for these exercises. So I want your feet to be a little bit wider than your hips, hands at your chest, push that butt back and sit down into your squat. We're doing 15. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nice flat and strong back, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and one more, 15. All right, we are going to do reverse lunges. So give yourself some space. We're stepping back with our left leg. Step back, bend the knees, and alternate. Step back, bend the knees. Step back, and back for 2. Back, back for 3. Back, and 4. Back, and 5. Back, and 6. Back, 7, back, 8, back, 9, one more on each side, back, and 10. All right, we're on the ground. We have 20 glute bridges. So on your back, feet on the floor, knees bent, get those feet close to your butt. We're gonna push our hips to the sky and up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, down, 11, down, 12, and down, 13, and down, 14, and down, 15, down, 16, down, 17, down, 18, down, 19, down, and last one, 20, and down. All right, let's get up. We have one more exercise in this warm-up. We're doing lateral lunges. We're going to start by going to the right. Everybody's facing forward. Step with your right foot. Bend that right knee. Keep the left one straight and come back. Other side. And keep that one foot that is long, the leg that is long. Keep the foot in line. Keep the leg straight. Bending the other knee. Push that butt back. That's 3. To the side. 4. To the side. 5. 6. 7. Last one. To the side. And 8. All right, if you feel like you need more warm-up time, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna grab some water. We need, for this workout, a heavier pair of dumbbells and a heavy dumbbell. So I have a pair of 15s, so 10 or 15s would be great. And then I also have a 20, just one of the 20s. First workout of 2026. Of course it's a leg day. I hate leg day. We are going to do 3 different supersets. We're gonna do 10 reps of everything 3 times through. Minimal rest. I really want this to burn. So I'm gonna show you the first 2 and then we'll get started, all right? So the first one we're gonna start with, you're gonna use your pair of dumbbells. I'm using 15s. I want your feet to be wide. I'll show you the front angle and then the back angle. So I want your feet to be wide. I want your hands to be out in front of you. Your knees are gonna follow your feet into a sumo deadlift. So this is not exactly a squat. We're bending the knees, but only slightly. I want you to bend forward and bring the dumbbells down to the ground. Then you're going to pick them up and squeeze those glutes. So if I do it from the side, feet are wide. I want you to bend forward, slight bend in the knees, and then stand up and squeeze the glutes. That's the first one. Second one, same position with your feet. So toes are out, elbows to the knees. You're gonna drop your butt to the ground. So you're in this sort of frog position. And then you're going to push your butt to the sky and straighten out your legs. We have 10 reps of each. Let's start with the sumo deadlift. All right, here we go. We've got our weights. Everything is forward. And let's take it down to the ground. Feel it in those glutes and in your hamstrings. Pick it back up. 1. Down to the ground. And up. 2. Down to the ground. And up. 3. Down to the ground. And 4. Down to the ground. And 5. Down. And 6. Down. And 7. Down. And 8. Down. And 9. Down. And 10. All right, put those weights to the side. We have frog squats. So feet a little bit narrower than they were for the deadlift. I want your toes out though. Let's bring those elbows to our knees and we're bringing our butt down to the ground. So drop it down, press it up to the sky. Drop it down, press it up. Drop it down and press it up. Notice how my upper body is barely moving. It's staying in the same position the entire time. Press it up, down, and up. Whoo! Down, and up for 7. Down, and up for 8. Down, and up for 9. Down, and up for 10. All right, we're taking minimal rest and then getting right back into this. Whew. Sorry if my breathing's a little bit heavier than usual. Obviously haven't been active for the last couple of days and also really stuffy from how dry it is here. So I'm gonna try to keep my breathing to a minimal without passing out. But apologies to that. Also apologies to my knee. If you hear all of the cracking that's going on, my knee's not happy. So apologies. Whew. All right, let's grab those weights. Time to go second time through with the sumo deadlifts. Feet are out, weights out in front, body is forward. Let's drop those weights down to the ground, slight bend in the knee, and pick them back up and squeeze. 1, down, and 2, down, and 3, down, and 4, down, and up for 5, down, and 6, down, and 7, down, and 8, down, and 9, down, and 10. All right, put the weights to the side. Frog squats. Feet are out, elbows on your knees. Let's drop that butt down and push it to the sky. Drop it down, push it to the sky. Drop it down and up down, and up for 4, down, and up for 5, down. If you're not feeling it quite as much as you want to, bring those feet a little bit closer. Down, and up for 7, down, and up for 8, down, and up for 9, down, and up for 10. All right, let's rest. Taking a break. We have one more time through these. Grab some water, walk around. As always, contemplate your life choices, and we'll get back into it in just a bit. Hope everybody had safe and fun holidays. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back to normal, being your routine. It's always nice to visit family, but man, is it nice to come home to your own house and to just get back into the swing of things instead of feeling like you're out of control and out of your normal routine. Now, we'll rest for a little bit longer. All right, let's go ahead and grab those dumbbells. Third time through. Feet are out, dumbbells in front. We're going to get our back nice and straight. Let's go ahead and bring those weights down to the ground. Slight bend in the knee and pick them back up. Down and back up. Down and back up. 3, down and up for 4. Down and up for 5. Down, up for 6. Down and 7. Down and 8. Down, 9, and down, and 10. All right, put the dumbbells to the side. Last time doing frog squats. I'm gonna have my feet a little bit closer together. Takes less stress on your knee, and also you might feel it a little bit more in your hamstrings. Elbows on your knees. Let's drop that butt down and press it to the sky. Down and press. Down and press for 3. Down and press for 4. Down and press for 5. Down and press for 6. Down. Press for 7. Down. Press for 8. Down. Press for 9. Last one. Down. And press for 10. All right, taking a break. We're gonna use the set of dumbbells and the single dumbbell for the next 2 exercises. First one we have is gonna be on the floor. We have a weighted glute bridge. So exactly what we did in the warm-up, except you're gonna put that heavy dumbbell right on your midsection so that when you thrust, you are thrusting that extra weight. I have 10 reps of that, and then we're gonna be doing a single leg deadlift walk. Sounds super confusing, a little intimidating. It's not that bad. So let's gather our things. We're gonna be on the ground for this first one. I'm using the 20-pound dumbbell for my hip thrusts. You are going to lay back, put this right on your midsection, feet close to the butt. Your hands are on the sides of the dumbbell so it doesn't roll down your body and smack you in the face. So you're gonna press up and squeeze and then bring it back down. Just a little bit of extra weight for you to thrust into the air. All right, do we do it? Do we just do it? Let's just do it. Get down on the ground, get your weight ready. Oh, 10 reps, here we go. Pressing it to the sky, really nice and slow, and back down, going on my count. Up and down. Up and down for 3. up and down for 4, up and down for 5, up and down for 6, up and down for 7, up and down for 8, up, and that's 9, up, and that's 10. Go ahead and put your dumbbell to the side. We're going to be standing up using our pair of dumbbells. I'm using 15s, which might be a lofty goal, but we're getting it done. All right, so for this one, I'll show you one and then we'll get started. So you're going to be walking while doing these deadlifts. I want you to take one step forward. You're going to do a deadlift down that front leg. The most important thing is this foot is doing nothing. It's just basically balance. Deadlift down that front leg. Take a step forward, deadlift down the other leg. We're gonna walk in a line, turn around, and walk back. All right, let's start with our right foot forward. Let's do a deadlift down that right leg. And bring it back up. Step with your left, going down and up. Step with the right, down and up. Step with the left, down and up. Down the right leg and up. Down the left leg and up. Down the right leg and up. Down the left leg and up. Let's turn around. Down the right leg and up. Down the left leg and up. Down the right and up. Down the left and up. Keep those dumbbells really close to that leg. Down the right and up. Almost done. And down the left and up. All right. Go ahead and rest. So those are our next 2 exercises. We have those 2 more times through before we move on to our final exercises. So take a break, grab some water. I'm wearing all my new Christmas gear today. I won this shirt, lovely breakfast shirt from my family Christmas. I got some new shoes from my mother and father-in-law, and I got this awesome water bottle from my husband, which, cool thing about this, has a little spot for your chapstick, which I love, and also a little spot for your keys down here. So just sporting all my new stuff, feeling bougie, feeling pretty fancy. Whew. Okay, 2 more times through. Let's just get it. Let's go on the ground. Grab that heavy dumbbell. Let's get onto our back. Knees are bent. Feet flat on the ground. Dumbbell right on your midsection. Hands to the side of the dumbbell. Feet close to the butt. And we are pressing up and down. Up and down. Up and down for 3, up and down for 4, up, down for 5, up, down for 6, up and down for 7, up, down for 8, up, down for 9, up, and down for 10. Get that dumbbell over to the side and out of your path for the walking deadlifts. All right, let's start with that right foot forward. Here we go. Right foot forward and going down and up. Left foot down and up. Right foot down and up. Left foot down and up. Right foot down and up. Left foot down and up. Right foot down and up. Left foot down and up. Turning it around. Right foot forward. Going down and up. Left foot down and up. Right foot down and up. Left foot down and up. Almost done. Right foot down and up. Left down and up. One more each side. Right foot down and up. Last one. Down and up. All right. Go ahead and rest. Take a break. Doing great. We have one more time through that. Happy Monday. Happy 2026. I've got a good feeling about this year. I think it's going to be great. Lots of positive things. Lots of self-growth and change. A lot of letting go of things that no longer serve you. Just have a feeling that this year is going to be really, really great. So this is the start, at least for me anyway. It's the start for me. If you've been doing it since the first, bravo. Today's the start for me. So I am amped up. I am ready to go. This is going to be our year. All right, last time through. Let's get onto the ground. Feet close to your butt. Dumbbell on your midsection. Hands there to make sure you don't smack yourself in the face. Let's push it up. And 1. And down. 2. And down. 3. And down. 4. And down. 5. And down. 6. And down. 7. Down. 8. And down. 2 more. 9. And down. Last one. And 10. And down. And we are done with this dumbbell, so you can just throw it away. Okay. Walking deadlifts. Last time. Right foot forward. Let's get it. Down and up. Left foot down and up. Right foot down and up. Left foot down and up. Right foot down and up. Left foot down and up. Right foot down and up. Left foot down and up. Oh, let's go ahead and turn it around. Right foot down and up. Down, up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down, up. Last time on each leg. Down and up. Left foot down and up. And we are done with those dumbbells. Oh, guys, we almost did it. We're on the last 2 exercises. Both of these are going to be done on the ground. No weight, just body weight. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to show you them, then we're going to do them. So, very first one we're going to do, I want you to start with your left side down. Right side is going to be up. So, we're on our sides. you are going to have your feet stacked on top of each other. You're going to be propping yourself up on your elbow, and that right arm can be on the ground if you need to. You are going to push off of the ground and clam your legs up. So again, we're pushing that left hip up off of the ground, and once you're up, that right knee is going up to the sky. So I'll do a couple more. If it's difficult for balance, bring your feet closer to you and even put them out front if it's that difficult, but it'd be nice to be in a straight line. So bring your feet close. We're going up and down, just like that. So, shall we? All right, we have 10 reps. Hand on your hip, hand on the ground, doesn't matter to me. Let's go ahead and push up and clam and down. Up, clam, and down. Up, clam, and down. Up, and down. 4. Up, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Doing great. Up, and down. 2 more. Up, and down. Up, and down. Switch sides. We are on our right elbow, right thigh is on the ground, knees are bent, feet are together. We are going to be pushing up and clam and down. Up, clam, down. Up and down for 3. Going up and down for 4. Up, down for 5, up, down, up, and 7, almost done, up, and 8, up, 9, up, and 10. All right, flip it onto your hands and knees. We're gonna start with our left leg. So for this one, I want you to be at a 90-degree angle with your knee. I want this to be completely parallel with the ground. Your thigh is parallel with the ground. You're going to push that foot towards the ceiling. I don't want your knee to come out. I don't want you to have your foot swing out. It goes straight up in the air. So you're pushing up. You should really, really feel that. If you don't feel it, pause the video. Get that knee 90 degrees, get your thigh parallel with the ground, and push that heel straight to the ceiling. So here we go, left foot, and we are going up, 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 up for 4, up, 5, just kidding, that was 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yikes for counting, I'm in so much pain. All right, other side, get in position, and we are going up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. No rest. On your left elbow, left side is down, feet are stacked, knees bent and together. We're pressing up and clam. Up and down, up and down. 3. Up and down, up and down for 5, up, and that's 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, and up, 10. Flip it over. We're on our right elbow. We are on our right thigh. Knees are stacked, feet together, and we are taking it up, clam, down, up, and down, up, down for 3, up, and 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, and up, 10. Oh, I have the best news for you guys. This is it. Last exercise. We have technically 20 reps and we're out of here. So left leg, get that knee up. Let's kick it up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side, last 10 reps. And get in position, kick it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, and melt into the ground. We did it, guys. First workout of 2026. Whew. All right, we're done for the day. I will see you tomorrow, day 24. I can't remember what it is, but it is written. I will see you then. Thanks for being here with me today, and let's make this year just absolutely amazing. Thank you.